Hi everybody, it's James here from the Anvil. Hope everybody's doing really well. I'm here just to give a reaction to some rather unfortunate and bad news, shall we say, regarding injury updates. Unfortunately, Kurt Zouma and Ben Johnson are now going to be sidelined due to injuries that they sustained in a 3-2 win over Chelsea. Zouma has suffered a hamstring tendon injury and is going to be out for up to 12 weeks, while Ben Johnson suffered a low-grade hamstring injury and he's going to be out for 2 to 4 weeks. Our defence has been very important this season, I think. Okay, I'm going to start off by putting it this way. Our defence has been very important all season, and that's quite an obvious thing to say, but I'm pointing out this because without certain individuals, it's nothing. We tend to have a back line of Cresswell and Sofal as the fullbacks and centre-back pairing being Ogbonna and Zouma. That's generally, in my opinion, our strongest defence. But Cresswell has been injured. Ogbonna's done for the season with an ACL injury. And now Zouma is going to be out for around 3 months with another severe knee injury. Ben Johnson being out is a blow as well, because it means our only fit left-back now is Arthur Masuaku, and our only 2 centre-backs available are Issa Diop and Craig Dawson, unless we bring in some academy players. This is obviously less than ideal, but it's typical of West Ham to have this happen to them, because I don't know what it is with us and players, but why do we just end up creating... Well, I'm not going to say creating, but why the hell do players get injured consistently when they play for us? Is it Rush Green? Is it that porter cabin? Is it because they walk in the porter cabin with the boots on, slip over and something? I don't know. I don't know what happens, but it seems like we sign a player, they do really well for us, then they get injured. And repeat the cycle. Zouma did have a knee injury in the past, the one knee injury in his career. It's come up again while he's at West Ham, and it's such a blow because Zouma's been outstanding all season. I've said it, he's West Ham's signing of the season because of how solid he is at the back, how much of a commanding force he is in the defence. And losing him, we're not going to have that same kind of leadership and command that we have in the back. Ogbonna was our best defender, even though he's 33 years old and is in the latter stages of his time at West Ham. He's still an important, player for us. And losing Ogbonna really was even more of a blow. I think, him and Zouma, together, they formed an amazing partnership. They really did. Those two complemented each other so nicely. And now they're both injured. Ogbonna's done for the rest of the season, which is why we're going to have to look at another centre-back, ideally a left-footed one, in January. And now with Zouma gone, we're going to have to look at a centre-back for certain. I'm going to do scouting report videos in January on centre-backs that I would recommend to sign. And I'm going to get onto that in, the transfer window. Hopefully we have some signed by the time we play Leeds in the FA Cup. And get things moving quickly. But losing Zouma is so sad. But on the bright side, and I'll remain positive here, the news wasn't as bad as we thought. At least he's not going to be done for the rest of the season. And another positive is that West Ham's medical staff is known for helping players to recover quicker than expected. With Ben Johnson, that's also quite a pity, because he's been playing quite well as left-back. He's been playing quite well in that role, And for him to go off as well was also quite sad. I mean, Arthur Masuaku did come on. Yes, he did score that winning goal. But I'm not going to get up all hyped up and say Arthur Masuaku's now amazing and he's a great left-back. That's just one game. Prior to that, Masuaku did not impress me. And a lot of people were calling for him to be sold in January. He was even apparently going to be offered to Fenerbahce in the summer. I don't know what's going to happen in January with that, but Masuaku only played well for one game against Chelsea. I want to see how he does now because he's going to end up being the starting left-back at this rate in our first team. I worry a little bit about how our defence is going to cope without those players. Issa Diop and Kurt Zouma, I mentioned it in the Chelsea Aftermath video, they had that French connection, as I called it, and as a lot of people called it. They had that good understanding. Issa Diop and Craig Dawson don't work well together because they're too all over the place. They're too error-prone. Remember what happened when we played Newcastle last season and lost 3-2 at St James's? Those two don't communicate well at all. And Dawson is one player who we have a love-hate relationship with. Diop is the same, but Diop, at least, I think I'm starting to get a bit more trust back in him, and I don't want him to blow that trust and end up having a shocking next few games. But either way, losing Ogbonna for the season was bad, but losing Zouma is even more of a dagger to the heart in a way. But it's not all doom and gloom. At least he's not out for the season. And Johnson's going to be back quite soon as well. So losing Kurt Zouma, it's a blow. But given how not very proactive this club has been in the past, this is probably going to be a moment to be proactive and actually get another centre-back. But unfortunately, it's had to come as a result of two centre-backs getting injured for that to happen. Really sad to see that Zouma's been injured, but I hope he comes back soon, as Ben Johnson. I hope he comes back soon and is fully fit in next to no time and we see them back on the pitch again, because we need these guys. They're good players, and I don't want them to be injured, of course. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Off the Press. If you like the video, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe for more content. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you all soon.